Hello, I'm Scott Jackson, retirement mountain guy, at least dressed like one, here at Jackson Private Wealth Management, ironically in Flat Cocoa, Florida. Our first clip of a 5-part series to help you get up the mountain of life and, more importantly, back down. Our first step, knowing where we're going. So what in the world does that mean? Of course we know where we're going, right? We're on the mountain of life. We're heading to the peak and then back down again. Fair enough. That's a good general description. But what do you know about the mountain you're on? Do you know what to expect? How could you? It's your first time up. We're going to have to do some research and hopefully talk to some people who can help us. So let's start with the internet. There's a lot of information about our financial mountain on the web, but don't let it end there. Why? Well, this mountain that we're climbing has been climbed by many before, some successfully, some not so successfully. So whether we summit or peak out early and have to bail is largely dependent on us. How prepared are we? Let me tell you a story to illustrate my point. I took a few close buddies to climb El Altar in the Andes Mountains of Ecuador. Now, I had been up twice before in the 90s, so I relied on past experience and internet research to prepare for the trek. After a grueling day across the steep valley with mud up to our knees, we cautiously made our way up the right side of the mountain as I had done back in the 90s. Now, as night was beginning to fall, we were nearly to the top of the blown out volcano where we would be able to camp when we came upon a grassy ledge. This ledge was just wide enough for a pair of boots to fit side by side. To the right was a steep, slick ridge of grass that could not be climbed. To the left, a sheer drop of hundreds of feet. The way back down was too treacherous with darkness setting in. Our only choice was to make our way around that ledge. My heart still climbs back into my throat when I think about what we went through. Lives were put on the line simply because I had not enlisted the aid of a guide who would have surely known better. He would have told me that the terrain had changed dramatically. There was a huge part of the jagged mountain that fell off and crashed into the crater lake in 2000. Changed the terrain dramatically. Now, the owner of the hacienda where we had stayed on the way in could not believe his ears when we told him that we went up la derecha, the right side. He insisted again and again that we must have gone up la izquierda, the left. No, we didn't pay for a guide, and so we paid the bigger price of one of the most stressful events of our lives. Warren Buffett likes to quip, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Unless you are prepared to spend literally hundreds of hours over the years to educate yourself about the scientific approach to portfolio allocation, construction, and management, why wouldn't you just hire a financial professional to assist you? Don't take a chance on falling off the ledge of your financial mountain. Get the help you deserve. You've worked hard for your money. Use just a little bit of it to help protect the rest. Now, another one of the challenges we face is the ever-changing weather in the mountains. What gear should we take? How much is enough? Well, I'll tell you a little story about getting caught in a blizzard in our next clip. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of our 5-part series on financial mountain climbing. To learn more about us and to see important disclosures, please have a quick look at www.jackson.financial. By the way, if you are concerned about your portfolio risk at the moment, there is a free portfolio analysis on our homepage. Best wishes for a successful climb and, more importantly, descent. Take care.